Alright, hello, I'm Kren. This is Calamity Fables. Last time it was a short stream, but we made some good progress. We beat the eye, we beat the brain, and we met Crabulon as well. Today what I intend, I don't know if it's gonna take 4 hours or whatever, but the first thing I wanna do is beat Crabulon, which needs the arena, which needs me to start the game, so let's do that. So last time I did try to fight Crabulon a few times, it disrespected me, so now we have to keep fighting it. And I made some attempt at an arena here. I was wondering, because right now, last time when I finished the stream, what I was thinking is draining the water a little bit in here or whatever. But I also wondered it would definitely... What the fuck is this? It would definitely take more time, but I could also just dig out this entire area and make one big arena here. The only problem is, I don't know if the middle would count as the biome anymore if I did that. Raven, thank you for the resubscribe. 18 months, 33 months. Hello. Doot-de-doot-de-doot-doot-doo. We're gonna see. For now, I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna make a I'm just gonna open this up because I don't think I need that much space for this boss. I need more space than what I already have, but I don't need that much. I don't actually know what the music is, but let's assume you got it correct because I wouldn't be able to say otherwise anyway. Okay. Something I want to do is, this fight is gonna take a few tries, so I do want to make the way down there a bit more streamlined. We finished last stream with doing this boss, or from boss. We got a bunch of metal scraps, so I'm just gonna use that to make a bunch of mining machines and just use those to get down there. Each of these takes 5. I don't know how many I need. I'm probably gonna need a bunch. Let's take all of them. Okay. Not like I use them for anything else. We still have an opening, so we don't need to build anything else yet. Alright, let's begin. Also, I have the space laser. Free mana, no cost. Yes. Oh yeah, and we also got the Tinkerer, so I actually also need a bunch of money so I can reforge stuff and combine stuff and everything. But that can wait for now. Cool. Make some light. Let's recharge in. Keep going. This isn't even gonna be enough to get down there. wish this thing would just go straight. Instead of constantly veering off every which direction. Pocket. I'm actually gonna put the torches so I know where it is. Cap, hello, welcome to the stream. I remained blind to everything this mod has to offer. Unless you mean the meme. Yeah, I know the meme. I just don't remember how the music goes. That's what I said. Gonna need my torches. Okay. Can I mine the rest of the way? I guess it's not that far. Let's just do it so next time we don't have to. I know what a crab rave is. It's an old one, as far as I know. You know, with this pickaxe, I could very well just get molten armor if I was okay with using a melee weapon. I don't know what melee weapon would be good at this point against bosses. Most of them are just straight up melee, and something like enchanted sword clearly isn't good enough. I mean, the bundle of caltrops or whatever the heck it's called is a pretty good weapon. Probably could work even against Crabulon. It's a melee weapon. For now, I'm just gonna keep like this. If it looks really hopeless, I can still go and get molten armor. Beyond that, I still haven't looked up anything about this mod. I am wondering if there is anything you can do with the graveyard right now. Specifically the one we found in the desert, with the ghost. Because that seems like that would be something, but I don't actually think they implemented it yet. This mod doesn't yet have a new class either. Like, I know Calamity or Inferno, I don't know which one implemented it, but they have the Rogue. Fables doesn't have that yet. I assume, though I haven't checked and they haven't said, that they would want a new class. If I wanted a new class, what would it be? Because I'm not sure there is like a missing class that I can really think of. The only reason Rogue was added probably is because it's like a... It's an RPG staple. But like its role is kind of filled with Ranger already. Like thematically speaking. Get some air real quick. Oh, hello. Oh, cloud in a bottle. We already have that, but I'll keep it, I guess. Trying to think what thematics these classes are missing, but I don't think it's missing anything. Obviously, having a throwing class makes sense, because that's technically a damage type. But I don't know if it's really a class that needs expanding. And if someone wants to, it's there to expand. But throwing weapons inherently have, or have to have, fucking nymph. Oh, it has a lot of health. I do want to kill it because it gives the death meter thing. Metal detector. Life crystal nearby. We do need some life crystals. We're still missing 30. What's giving me health? Against 10 defense. 10 defense. Oh, Blood Moon, shit! Let's keep going. Does the Blood Moon even give me anything right now? Because if I don't have to, I don't want to go up, because, well, I built my place on the surface, like on the ground. That's fine, we can drop the rest. That's beautiful. Look at that. Amazing. I guess the trout is useful, but at the same time, is it that useful? Is the water slowing down the lasers? Well, that wasn't much of a drain right there. Knife's Edge. That has a projectile, yes? I guess I could grab it, but if I don't have to, then we don't really need to do that. There's some lava down here. Guess that means we can get some obsidian. Might as well start on that, it's gonna be useful later on. I need a lot of things for it. That's why I'm saying if I don't have to take it, then I can do without. I'm pretty sure what I have now should be enough to beat fucking Crabulon. Okay, you know what? This should be enough. There, 100. Meanwhile, it completely drained the above. Now we can start making the arena. Okay, so the main problem here is we need more headspace. So what I'm gonna do is make a second platform up here and then remove some of the ceiling to have some jumping space here. This will help dodge around, because the boss is very mobile for a fucking dead crab. Yeah, I didn't mention last time, but I have noticed, by the way, that this crab... I'm not actually fighting a crab. I'm fighting something puppeteering the crab on like marionette strings. It's really weird, but... I guess it's part of the lore somehow that we're gonna get later on when this game has more. You know what, this is fine. Oh, hello. Got a death meter. He's selling. Single value. Okay, and now we're gonna dig out here, and then this should give me enough headspace I don't know why I call it that. If I only have to stand up 2 gems would give you... Yeah, it would, but if I don't have to, I don't want to waste time with that. Mushroom zombie crab. It's not even a zombie. That's the thing though. It's not even a zombie, because a zombie would move on its own. This isn't moving on its own, it's just being puppeteered. Like, it has that attack where it like goes above you and then crashes down on you, and that's the only time the strings actually disappear. So it's not even crashing down on you, it's just being dropped, literally dropped on top of you. And then the strings reappear and then it picks up again. Can I speed this up? I have my bombs on. Oh, there they are. Fucking see here. Makes it more ugly, but at least we can finish faster. I know how to handle explosive. It's just bombs. Nothing will go wrong. Bit of these. My little Wolfram drone is having fun while I'm working. Oh. It's been a while since I watched a Terraria speedrun. Okay, just clear the arena. I'm on your way. I wanna take another look at this boss. I got stuck in there. It's not terribly hard. We got halfway. Yeah. They really should put like... I love the dance, but they need to update the music for that. And yes, the gas hurts. Wait, is there... Wait, does the gas count as poison? Robin tried in Fables, what else? Me or... Yeah, it puts a debuff for me. Does it count as poison? Because there are ways to get immunity to poison. Also, I should probably get maximum health before I do anything else, honestly. That's the absolute minimum. Yes, but is it poison? What was the Terraria poison? What was the immune? Bezoar. Yeah, poison. Hornets. 2%. Wait. Yeah, 2% chance from hornets. I feel like I was doing well. Actually, I almost feel like the space gun isn't really doing it right now. It is nimble, which doesn't really do much for me. Watch this. How much does it cost? Yeah, let's do murderous. Okay. Question to the chat. Should I keep trying? Because I can do this eventually. It might be a little more painful, but I can do this with what I have right now. Alternative, do something that gives me gold, reforge everything to the appropriate stuff. Or go and get Healthstone armor. You said all 3 bosses are this tier. But answer the question first. So I'm not just standing here. Yeah, but you answered before I finished the question, so that doesn't count. Gosh. Just realized I could make some pumpkin pies to get some free stats, so we're gonna get started on that here. Yeah, let's give it a few more tries. From what I can tell, Fables does not have the Wolfram Sentry. I remember Calamity had the Wolfram Sentry that you can just put down somewhere, it floats and does a circle. The irradiates or something. I can see. Pretty sure it's Wolfram. I don't know. Let me do one more thing here before we fight it again. Just drained out the last of the water so it doesn't get in the way. That's new. That attack. Well, it's technically not. It just came at a really bad time. I can probably do this I don't know how long I spent on 4 health. Also, that's a good idea. I should probably bring my buff items over here. Oh, the pumpkins already grew. I have a bass statue right here. I could probably do that. Grab the pumpkins. Banana. Pumpkin pie. 5 pumpkin pie. Good enough. Put away the shitty weapon. Put away that. Make a campfire. With the bass statue. There we go. And I know it's his own thing, that's why I assumed that it doesn't have, like... I've been to both oceans, I know there is no sulfuric ocean, sulfuric sea, whatever the hell it's called, so anything that was in it wouldn't be here. Okay, so we're gonna put these down. Could have probably made... well, no, the Heart Lantern we can't make, because if I could make it, I would just fucking use it instead. Let's put it in the middle. Somewhere here. And I'm actually gonna look around real quick. Pintan, chest. No life crystals anywhere nearby. I'm gonna give it one more try. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna go and get some life crystals. The interesting thing about this boss is it doesn't seem like it has a like a hurt box unless it's actively attacking you. But unless it's actively attacking, I also don't need to like move around erratically. Because it's only really dangerous when it's actually attacking. I got trapped in here. It blocked off the arena with the spores. That was bad. But I don't know what that is. That's like part of an attack, but it rarely ever does it. What's... Jumping negates fall damage. I think... Okay, you know what? Something I could do. I need a few more balloons. Yeah, at least one more balloon, because I'm noticing I keep thinking that my jump height is higher than it actually is. And it's really hard to reach the upper platforms to dodge attacks like this. So I'm gonna go and get one more balloon. It's a pretty easy thing to find. It's one of the more common items. If I get a wing, that would also be swell, but I'm not expecting to find one. Just a little accessory preparation right here. I should probably summon this. I mean, all things considered, it's a pretty lazy boss. I don't mean in terms of design, in terms of the attack pattern. It doesn't attack, and then it kind of hovers around you for a short bit. Can you piss off, please? And then it does another attack, and then it hovers a little bit. So as long as you dodge the attacks, you can just sit still and attack it. Especially considering that it... Okay. Okay, I can't see shit. Let's go make it daytime, because I can't fucking see. What I was saying is that even when it's not attacking, it doesn't even have a hurt box. If you run into it, it doesn't seem to damage you. Or if it does, it has a really small hurt box. Like much smaller than the actual sprite. The main difficulty in the fight for me right now is whenever the spores appear, it's random where they appear, and because my arena is not necessarily the most optimized, they can appear in a way where they just block my way completely. Okay, let's see what I did up here, because I literally could not see. I don't know how controversial opinion it is. I think harpies should not spawn in space. I don't think that's necessarily their natural habitat. Space. Oh. I can't reach that. You'll have the rocket boot. Fuck. There should probably be a biome between the surface and space. Is there? No, it's just surface and then space. There should be a one in between that's like the sky biome. And that's where harpies should be. There we go. Horseshoe, the one item that I was not looking for. Nothing here, okay. Now, sadly, I don't think I have enough rope to keep looking. So another thing I can do is just get some life crystals and maybe find a blizzard in a bottle. That's the only bottle I'm missing right now. If I can find it, I can actually make a bundle. Well, granted that I can find the balloons, but the balloons are the least of my problem. I should probably check if they changed the balloon recipe. Anything up here? Like it. Already been here, but I'm gonna check anyway. Yeah, it's empty. I think there's a life crystal nearby. Not seeing it. Diamonds! I needed some diamonds for something. I don't remember what. It was the Mornite Obliterator. That's the drill. That's the long range drill. Guess we'll see. We're digging down. The only fast way I have right now. Ice boomer. Sure, what? Why am I tortured? Just exploring the area. What I'm looking for right now is either life crystals, which we have nearby, I just don't know where it is, or chests for blizzards. A bowl. Blizzard in a bowl. Oh. Ice skates. Don't need that. Guess I'll take the suspicious eye at least. And I guess I'll take the ice skate just in case some other recipe asks for it. Did I just... Oh, that's a spider cavern, definitely. In hard mode, this would be very useful for my first summoner armor. Guess I would know where to go. Life crystal, I see it. I don't know where I'm getting this extra life. I'm pretty sure it's this thing. I don't know why it's giving me. Is it absorbs 50 damage? Am I just getting the 50 damage as life? It's a weird solution. Weird way to handle it. I guess it works, but wouldn't that affect a bunch of other stuff like regeneration? We're not quite in hell yet, but... About to run out of bombs, by the way. Oh, star statue. We are taking that. One of the useful statues. Go back because my inventory is full. Pack away the useless stuff. Time. I should probably try and make that drill, see how it works. There are a lot more pumpkins ready now. Gold. Granite. Marble. Not sure I've met marble yet. We have seen granite. Should have some here. Or not. Oh, I don't have those. Okay, so later then. Yeah, we can't make a balloon, sadly. This is the closest, so there could be something here. Have you ever harvested pumpkin with a laser gun? Well, here's your chance. That should be good for a while. Okay. Crystals. If shooting stars kill players, I would be dead by now. Okay. Just looking for easy life crystals. Apparently there are some around here. I don't see any though. Off. Life crystal here. Ah, there's one. So that's 20. I need 4 more to max out my health. I don't necessarily want to dig around everywhere, but if it says there is one nearby, I'm gonna look around in these open areas just in case I can stumble on one. Around here. Before we move, I'm just gonna grab a few granite blocks because apparently I don't have them. I'm gonna need them for the drill. That's good enough. Have I seen a marble biome yet? I don't think I have. Anyway, that should be enough. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. For the last little bit there, for the last 5 health or something, it gains like 1,000 defense, so you only deal 1 damage and you can finish it off like a piñata. Alright. I do... Okay, I'm gonna go back home so I can collect my thoughts. So, what I think it's a fun boss, very cool early boss. It's not difficult, but it's not supposed to be because it's an early boss. It's not very complicated, again, it's an early boss, but it still has a kind of flair that you kind of want out of a boss, even if it's an early boss. Just because it's an early boss, it doesn't have to be like weak and pathetic looking or whatever. It's still big, it's still menacing, it still has some lore to it. I do think... How would I do? Because the final phase, that's an enrage phase, obviously. But I feel like it could be a little longer. Because that was an interesting one. Maybe something like... I don't know, I think it started doing it at the last 10%. I think it would be fair to have it do that... something... Okay, what I would do is... You know, 100% to 50% you have what you have now. And then from 50% to about 15%, or even 10%, I guess at that point 10%, 50% to 10%, you have the normal one, but every 4th or 5th attack, it goes berserk and does a series of like 3 or 4 slams, and then goes back to the normal attack. And then at 10%, it goes into just doing the blast, as it gets more and more like... Well, like, whoever's puppeteering it gets more desperate to just squish you. That would be cool because that attack is actually really fun to dodge because it has a rhythm. And I kind of wanted to a little bit more of that. And the music could be a bit... I mean, I don't know if this is new music. I feel like it could be a bit more... It is a crab. And you even added the crab dance. Several of them. The music could play onto that a little bit. The music is good, I'm just saying. So what did I get here? Claw shell. Summons a haunted mud crab shell. That's a pet, right? That thing. Is it a pet? Oh, what the fuck? It has a very slight light. It's not enough to actually make it a light pet. Why do I have those things on my bag? We have the Crabulon trophy, obviously. And then we have the treasure bag. We also have Mycelium Mold. Does that do anything? Psychedelic fog machine. Where's my sand? Oh. Oh, it has 3 stages. Okay. Not even really tripping. What I'm seeing is it gives a ripple effect, like I was underwater. I guess we just leave this here, sure. Gonna disappear eventually. We found a nexus, so this is how it spawns. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating it. At this point, who even knows? Okay, fuck you. Oh, that was it? Just one? Just one? I'm gonna leave the machine there. Fine. It's gonna be good there. It improves the wildlife. Okay, anyway, stop fucking around. We have a bag to open. Oh, there are my torches. Holy shit. We got a syringe gun. Oh, it's actually a magic weapon. Infected enemies erupt into mana-rich mushrooms on death, spreading the infection to nearby monsters. Alright. Inky Blue Pendant. 42 summon damage. 42! From Crabulon. Summons an Inky Cap Guardian to fight for you. Right-click to enroot the Guardian, creating a healing aura for you and other players. The enrooted Guardian can also be used as a trampoline. I only have 1 Guardian summoned, requires 2 minion slots. I don't have 2 minion slots, so we can't try this right now. Moldy Picklaw. That's a pickaxe. It's actually better than what I have right now. Convert soft tiles and common stones into fragile mycelium. Mycelium is frail and will break apart multiple tiles at once. Okay, we can try that. Ore pod. Places down a warp pod, you can teleport back to any time. Click the warp pod on the full screen map to teleport. The warp pod withers when teleported to or when you die. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. It's like a one-time use teleport dagger. Sort of. Fungal throat infection. Vanity item changes your voice. Leaves the trail of mushrooms in your wake. Like actual ones or just... Nah, it's just graphical. Luminous Mixture grants a short surge of power when using a healing item. Major improvements to all stats. For 10 seconds or so. Fabulum Mask, Overgrown Claw. 100 melee damage, cannot critically strike. Launch a fungal claw to grab your foe. Small enemies can be moved and thrown or slammed into terrain. Large enemies can be damaged by tearing the claw out. Oh boy. Thrower. Generates its own ammunition for a homegrown mushroom. Reduced effectiveness over exerting the mushroom. Oh, this is just... This is just a flamethrower, but mushroom. Okay, let me just okay, that's not relevant right now. I'll try something. Where are the enemies all of a sudden? Where is the second enemy? Can't pick up critters. I just got another death meat. We're also gonna summon Crabulon again because it's really easy, because I want to see what this does to big enemies. Apparently you can damage big enemies by ripping out the claw. Don't know how effective that is. Where are all the enemies? Like fucking Jesus, the one time I need enemies around, they're just not spawning. Ah, it's getting too dark now. Fuck it. This is a melee weapon though, so obviously if I had a proper armor for it, it would be more effective. It does give out a little light. Very minor, but it does have some light. I don't know what it meant by ripping it out. Oh, I can move it. It deals damage. Like that. That's a bit convoluted, I guess. Let me try... Can't aim for shit. Yeah, this thing would need some kind of like mana management thing, but yeah. The claw, very cool for like normal enemies. I wouldn't use it for bosses. I want to test out the Inky Blue Pendant as well. Right, it needs 2 minion slots. What's the easiest way to get a minion slot? I guess it would be the Wolfram armor. But it needs metal scraps. Wait, I have gravitation potion. I could just check for island. Keep those. Five, 17. 25. Alright, I could make a lore. That's probably a better idea. I do want to use it at daytime so I can actually see all of them. Fuck off, I'm sleeping. And then after that, we have 2 more bosses to test. We have the Desert Scourge, which in normal Calamity just needed a summon item to be crafted. Not sure how it works here. And then apparently we have Sir Nautilus, which sounds aquatic. I don't know what it actually is. Okay, it's daytime. Jesus. I probably have a better summoner armor available to me. But I just want to try out this weapon first. You don't need to be fancy about it. $33, that's enough. Hat and goggles. Jacket. Overalls. With that we have 2 slots, which means we can summon the inky blue pendant, the Guardian. That's the Guardian. Look fucking amazing. Look at it. Let's see how it attacks. Apparently it deals a lot of damage. Kinda wanna see how it does it. Is it reliable or is it useless? It kinda just looks like an advanced slime staff, I'll be honest. Oh, it can actually jump on enemies. I mean, it's not bad. I could do this. This summoner with like this spore-based flamethrower. Look at how much damage that is. Yeah, I can see the dot. I can't spam it because it quickly just sort of loses range. But if I just wait a little bit, it's fine. Kinda like this setup. Just being the mushroom man a little bit. Alright. I guess we'll do it like this for now. Yeah, we're a Mushroomancer right now, which does mean I should probably look into if I can get a better summon armor than the Wolfram stuff. Because that's good, but it leaves me with basically no defense whatsoever. What is the summon armor after Wolfram? B? Well, we're not going for B, so it's that. Pretty sure we don't need that. Okay. I guess put these away for now. We can swap back later if we really want to. And I even forgot the pumpkin pies. You know what? Real quick. Yeah. Before the real quick. We don't need these. Even if I well, if I don't go summoner, I need the controller, but beyond that, need that. How much money do I have? 22. Okay. Since it's daytime, before I do anything else, I noted that I have 2 gravitation potions. We're gonna use that to see if we can find some more floating islands. We haven't checked anywhere here, so that's where we're gonna start. Better DPS, what game? See if I can help. What am I looking for? One more, well, technically 2 more balloons and wings. That's all I'm looking for. Where are the islands? Oh, there's one. Fuck. Not the kind of island we're looking for. It is at the top of the world. This world is really lax on floating islands. I'm pretty sure this is a large world. We still don't have enough floating islands. Celestial fucking magnet. Incredible. Pickup range for mana stars. Dense what? Excuse me. What do you mean opposite of the world Eve here? There are world Eves on both sides. Oh, you mean there? I'm pretty sure I still had one on both sides. I guess one of them was smaller. Also, I can almost guarantee my world is large, because I always play on large. Unless my click didn't register when I made the world. Another fucking Star Fury. God damn it. Where can I check what size it is? Already been like this one, we don't need it. Not the kind of island we're looking for. I could have sworn I picked large. Raven, can you go back and check? Because I literally always play on large. I don't know why it would be medium this time. We have the VOD. Wait, no. Yes, we do, because that was 2 streams ago. So 1 VOD should already be on YouTube. Ran out of potion. But we literally didn't find anything useful. So before we move on, there is one thing I wanted to try out. And that's using this stuff against Crabulon. The mod could be forcing a medium-sized world, for all we know. I don't know. Because my world, according to the death meter, is about 1100 high. I could also check how deep hell is, eventually. It could also be that it's none of those. Maybe Fables just forces a certain size that's none of the above. I don't know if that's documented. Go. Oh my god. I just messed up, but look at the damage. A lot of damage. What do you mean can't find it? YouTube, first one. Oh my god. That's it. Ledge Master Random. Randomized the seed. Yeah, I made a large map. You're not gonna find it on Twitch. We don't have VODs on Twitch anymore. Didn't you get the memo? Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but due to being summoner, it's a glass cannon. So there you go. Okay. Now I have to figure out the other two bosses. I assume both of them have unique ways to summon. Desert Scourge, I'm assuming has something to do with the desert. And yeah, I know, genius, but also these things. That's Storm Lion larva. Fuck is a Storm Grub Bucket. Contains a seemingly infinite amount of worm feed. I mean, that's probably it, right? Even if it's not, I kinda wanna make this now. Okay, so that means we're going to the underground desert. I love how this summon is a mushroom, but it's the one doing the Goomba stomping. It's a little ironic, huh? Yeah, I think I can get to the underground desert through here easily. So we need 2 more larvae. Should be able to find it here, I think. You know what's funny? I want to try something. I'm on my mount. Does my summon still attack like this? Yes. Because this mount, normally it prevents me from attacking. Oh, it can't damage it. Okay. Also, if I'm in the wrong spot, by the way, do tell me, because I have no idea. I'm just assuming this is where we find the larva. I'm being pretty effective, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I'm down here with a fucking bug spray, killing all the bugs down here in the desert. There's one. That's 4. Okay, one question I do want the answer for. This feed, is it consumable? It doesn't say that it's consumable. I don't know if I have to make one every time I want to summon this boss. The recipe does not call for a living one because I used the dead one to find the recipe. in here already. Yes. He's checking. I still don't know what the shaking is. I'm assuming that's another, like, lore thing that's not really implemented yet. I know what boss is in the desert, and I know it's not powerful enough to make earthquakes, okay? I played Calamity. Rider boot. We don't need that anymore, but might as well put it away. Just grab it. Apparently there was a cactus there. We can go right back. We still need one. They're not very common. Alright. Ache 2. Oh, now there's a bunch of them. And an extra for good measure. Now we just need a bucket. Needs iron. The iron? I think. It's not iron, apparently. It is iron. What the fuck is it? Let's take fuck. How the f did I pick up iron? Anyway. Bucket. Larva. Grab bucket. I don't know what game you're talking about, by the way. What DPS? What game? Okay, in the meantime... This off, please. Let me find an appropriate position. I guess here it should be fine. Oh god. Of course, sandstorm right in the middle of the fight. I think that was actually part of the fight, because it immediately stopped. Okay, we can do this. I'm gonna have to even the terrain out a little bit, and then it's fine. You have stopwatch. Okay. If I even out this part and put some platforms here, you think that's big enough? The alternative is evening out this area. Here. I'm not convinced we need an area this big. Again, if I was playing for real with like a challenge or whatever, I would go for the bigger one, because time doesn't matter at that point. Underground desert is fine for me for the most part. Okay, I don't... One by one. Platform. From palm wood. Would be appropriate to the area. Can you fuck off, please? This should be fun. The torch is down. Did it say insatiable husk? Jesus. What's with the energy orb? Oh, that. Okay. Was that easier or harder than Crabulon, as intended? Nah, the head disappeared. It's harder. I feel like Sport Thrower is a little overpowered. Because I just ripped it apart. I mean, it is a worm, so it deals more damage, but it also ignores 5 points of enemy defense, and it just rips through the entire body. What happens if I use a proper weapon? It would be a lot harder. I guess the space laser would also kind of be good against it, because it pierces. Anyway, yeah, that was Desert Scourge. It's an interesting boss. Is there any way I'm supposed to know where it's dashing from? Because I was trying to look at, like, there were some particles every now and then where it's like, oh, it's digging from here, it's digging from there. But for the most part, I couldn't tell where it was coming from. I was trying to look at the minimap to see where it's coming from, but even that didn't really work. Let me give it another try. Okay, there is... When it's dashing into you, there is particle where it's coming from. And then there is an area where it just does that. Like you see, there was particles there. I didn't see particles there, but it was under water, so maybe that's just that. I saw the particles there. There is some very minor particles that show you where it's coming from. But it is that, very minor. Ah, shit. I feel like the particles could be like twice as visible and it would still be a bit too subtle. No, not those, I meant the ground particles before it dashes out of the ground. There are some, they're just very subtle. They should probably make it a little more obvious. To make it clear, you know. Okay, so that was that boss. Let me put this away and I'll see what it actually dropped. Also, technically, I was fighting it with weapons that are outside its tier, but even then, Spore Thrower feels just like really powerful. Can I give it? Oh, he's right there. I couldn't see him. I don't know why it just gave me back the same weapon first time. Anyway. Hasty Intestinal Scarf. Strong hits make you vomit food buffs as damaging projectiles. You can eat the vomited food back up to regain the buff. Eating the vomit grants additional regeneration and stats. Strong hits make you vomit food buffs as damaging projectiles. You can eat the vomited food back up to regain the buffs. Eating the vomit... Huh? Fucking Matrix, don't save me. What counts as big damage? That was too much. It just says strong hits. I don't know what strong hits means. Anyway, we also have the Carrion Detonator Staff. 11 magic damage, 3260 damage per detonation. Fires lacerating sand gusts, capable of severing flesh chunks from enemies. Flesh chunks merge together, increasing their size and potency, likely to detonate all flesh chunks. What the fuck? Okay, first of all, this looks like a melee weapon. Let me find an enemy real quick. Yeah, I ate a pumpkin pie to have a food buff. Jesus. Does it detonate on its own eventually, or... Oh, it just disappeared. This feels like it's... It would actually be a really good weapon for bosses. Because I'm damaging and then I get bonus damage for having that damage. And you can have more than one if the first one maxed out. Why do I have a cord right here? Just experimenting a little bit. Got my food buff back. It didn't deal any damage because it just fell on the ground. I want to see how much damage it can actually do. Of course it's nighttime, so I can't really see anything. $85. It has a 10-second cooldown. I kind of like this weapon. It's very creative and it actually has its own uses. And I got it in Superior, so that's also good. Let me just... try something. The intestinal scarf is fine. I'm probably not gonna use it. Okay, let's try this out. Before that, I want to gold squirrel. Not leaving those behind. Okay. Cafe is why I'm all down to explore mods. You don't know what cool is gonna find if they're actually super great. We'll see how the execution is. This is a weapon on par with the boss, so I wanna try it on the Desert Scourge itself. I wanna try it during the daytime. So we have one more boss left. Sir Nautilus, as far as I know. Yeah, I apparently I did this in the complete opposite order to what's intended. But to my defense, Crabion is by far the easiest one to summon. It's probably the first one you're gonna find. I put my... How else would you summon the Scourge? Because the way I summoned it, you wouldn't really do that by accident. Yeah, so like that, I didn't see that coming. Is that because there's water there and it's just hiding the particles? Um, okay. I mean, it's not gonna hide it. What the fuck is that? Nothing neat. Oh, it gave me a heart. So that was an on-par tier weapon. You could see I tried to time the explosions every now and then, but I feel like the little meat chunks that stay around could probably hang around for a little longer, because it's really hard to actually make the enemy run into them so I can explode them. Jammy sword, I don't know what that means. Why am I lucky? Also, what was the meat piles? I didn't understand what was happening there. Do they, if they just... Could you just... Oh, what? No. What the fuck was the meat piles? I don't get it. Oh, that's part of the boss? But yeah, regarding this weapon, I feel like these could stay around a little longer, so you can actually utilize them. But anyway, yeah, that was that boss. We're not gonna put that up a second time. Oh, we got a whip. Your summons will focus strike the enemies. Hold left click to hook the whip into enemies. Hook enemies build up static electricity, minion damage expedites hits. Release left click to detonate static electricity. We got this and this again. What the fuck? So if I hook into enemies with this, first of all the summon focuses it, but also it does like just more damage and it explodes when it damages it. That. And once it's hooked into it, actually has a really long range. Alright, kinda like that. I guess we can just go full on Summoner. Summoner is my favorite. What I don't like about Summoner is that baseline Summoner tends to be kind of boring, especially early game. But if they can make it interesting, then bravo to them. Okay. Yeah, it's specifically designed for bosses, because if you have lots of enemies, you can only attack one at a time, and the initial hook isn't that long range. But once you hook into like one large enemy, you can go wherever you want. It seems really long ranged. You don't have to worry about that. And then you just constantly deal extra damage, which is nice. And obviously, while you're dealing damage to it, every single summon you have will focus that one enemy. So it's good if that's like a boss or something. Okay. So I had some clues about these two bosses, how to summon them. They weren't that cryptic. Sir Nautilus is a brand new boss. I have no idea how to even begin finding it. Based on the name, I would assume it's either the ocean or the sunken sea. I don't know if this mod has a sunken sea. I haven't found it yet if it does. Surface marker. I mean, the only surface marker I can think of is the graveyard. Forgot the names that were on the graveyard. Let me just check that later real quick. Also, this whip can be used as just a normal whip in case you don't want it to hook into stuff. You just don't press and hold, you just use it normal. Spam click. In memory of Sir Nautilus and his winning sacrifice for the safe escape of King Amidias. May the currents bring him peacefully to the great sea beyond. So I would assume this is the marker. Hello. That's a crab. Because there is a thing right here. It mentions the name. That's what I remembered. I didn't remember the other names, but this one. So I guess I'm just gonna find here. You know what? We're gonna speed this up. This is ugly but faster. You kinda have to dig through the underground desert, so it's gonna be fun. I should probably take this off my hotbar, you know, just in case. Oh my god, so many fucking cacti! Jeez. Is it always in the desert? The marker? So you always just have to dig through the underground desert to get to this place. Not sure what I think about that. That's basically the worst environment to have to dig through. Oh, it's mycelium. That's what's causing the lights. God. I'm gonna die. There is something here. What is that? Not the sunken sea. Hello? Holy shit. What's attacking me? Fuck off! Talking to the guy. Oh, why salutations. What luck to find a surface dweller in these treacherous depths. Perchance, have you come across a battalion of soldiers like myself? I've been separated from them for quite some time. You have not? Huh, of course. I suppose waiting a bit longer wouldn't hurt anyone. After all, there is still time before the enemy strikes back. Hey, you seem vivacious and full of spirit. I have time to spare. Would you perhaps humor an old fish with a friendly duel? Who are you? I am Sir Nautilus, a knight of the sea, serving under King Amidias, ruler of the Great Sea Kingdom. Now, I have a concern, because this guy had a grave on the surface. I guess it wasn't a grave, it says in memory of. But that's still, you know. It is unfamiliar to you? Ah, you must have traveled from quite far away. Why here? Where the solitude allows me to focus, you see. I was trained not only my body, but also my mind. To look within myself and see where I am weak. What now? You are quite the nosy fellow. Ah, well, perhaps I have grown too accustomed to Signathion. Quiet company. I will impart more information if you can defeat me in a duel. Prove to me with your strength, your integrity, that you are the right one to pass on my tale. Those marauding devils may soon return. I must prepare. What are you doing? I am on leave to train as I must be prepared for the encroaching threat. Those murderers will certainly return. Yes, those vile bastards. They will return, and this time, well, I have steeled myself. I'm starting to understand where Fables comes in. Impart more information, blah blah blah. Okay. Ah! These old bones have not seen battle in a long time, but I have still been training rigorously. On guard. Oh shit. I can see how this would be more difficult if I didn't have drastically better equipment. Certain others have been defeated. Ah, have you slain the source of those dreadful rumbles? These bones of mine aren't fit for a meal, but it would be quite a conundrum if this cavern collapsed, so you have my thanks. What happened? Know that the kingdom has fallen. I never saw the outcome of the battle myself, but even as I fled, my skin blistered in the boiling water. And the invaders, they were not of flesh and blood. They were our own, our fallen. Not only soldiers, but all of our dead, family, friends, children. My... Oh. Gummy dears. If only I had remained loyal to the end. My very bones still ache with regret. It is what ties me to this wretched cavern. I already asked what happened to you. How do you stay sane? Cannot say that I did not go mad. There have been times I dreamt, reliving memories of that battle. Those who fell protecting our people bursting into flame to join the ranks of the undead. Could not tell on which side I fought in those nightmares, but for better or worse, when I wake up in this cavern, remember that I had fled and died here instead. I am rather uncertain, but I shall remain here. I have much choice in the matter. The song of the ocean's currents has long since been replaced by the chitter of insects, and there is nothing that can bring it back. The times have changed and I am a relic of the past. Pardon me for getting so gloomy. I would not be able to bear the thought of driving you away because of my sob story. You, for me, continue onwards. I feel great solace in knowing that you will continue to grow and change. See what there is to see and forget this old fish's sorrows, as I have. I got a keepsake, royal pendant. Please take this royal medallion as a token of our bond. Not much, but I hope it reminds you to pay me a visit from time to time. Already back for more? Fighters that as devoted as you are rarity, my friend. Let's get this guy still beneath the ocean at the time. Those undead were written in hellfire that blazed even underwater. I imagine that they burned until the water evaporated. Our kind can manage without water for a short period, but the destruction also trapped me here, and soon I dried out. Well, apart from your visits, it unfortunately remains quite uneventful here. Hey, have you met any of my kin? Quite eager to know if any of them remain. The grave on the surface said, what? That's very sick. Wow, that bout of us scattered my bones all about the cavern. Thankfully, they never stay apart for long. Having experienced your fighting skills firsthand, I can tell you have a grand future ahead of you. If anyone asks, I was your instructor. I just realized that's supposed to be his eye over there, and it's just like a fish. I thought that was a helmet. Forgive me if I happen to repeat myself. Ghosts tend to fall into old habits. I stopped keeping track of time long ago. Fate saw it fit that I would never leave, so I put my mind to training instead. Just checking how many lines he has. Ignathion, he is my brave steed. He has shown far more loyalty than I. Glad to have him with me. I stopped keeping track. Okay, he's repeating now. Let's do one more. Just to analyze the fight a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty readable fight, I think. Ready for a rematch? I'll be sure to kick your bucket this time. Okay. Let me just go home and I'm gonna say my opinion on that. One down. Tell the other one. I like the whip. Maybe if I ever do a challenge, I will go summoner. These are pretty good weapons. What? Where is the relic? Oh, that one. Yeah, it does. Because I guess that's because that's friendly. What was that thing he gave me? The royal thing? Where does that go? Glowy arrow, where? Oh. Oh, there it is. Given to members of the Royal Remora Squadron. And it makes a sound when I poke it. I guess as you beat enemies, sometimes you get like more and it's gonna be all up in this. I assume this also unlocks something later, because given to members of the Royal Remora Squadron, I'm assuming that's gonna come into play at some point. Like, if I have this, then something else happens elsewhere. As for his story, oh, it's on the map. I don't have to find it next time. It just stays on the map that it's right there. You don't have to look for it. That's cool. I wonder if other stuff stays on the map. Like the shimmer or something. I think that's what it's called. Bunker, well, that's not on the map, but you're probably gonna find it just fine. So his story sounded like it was talking about the underworld before it became all lava-y and fiery. Does Fables still have the underworld city? I forgot what it's called, but it was on the left side. Not known yet? Well, I can go and check if you really want me to. Okay. Airfish. Melee weapon. Melee armor. What's the bonus on this? Okay, first of all. Put this away real quick. A royal steed. You can call for the royal jousting while to ride upon. The steed gets summoned when the mount hotkey gets pressed without any mounts equipped. 5% increase melee crit strike when riding the mounts. Spears and jousting lances gain an extra 10% damage bonus. It's not very fast. Wonder if it gets faster in water. My boots don't work. My rocket boots don't work on this. I assume wings would also not work. No, it's just as slow in water. Alright. That's cool. Next we got Possessed Trident. Melee weapon. Conjures a ghostly companion with every thrust. It's basically just a long-range melee weapon. Like, It looks fancy, but it's just a melee extension, a range extension. Not very fast. Warrior's Amphora grants the ability to teleport to the location of your death. Click your death marker on the full screen map to teleport. Teleporting consumes 1 recall potion. And the cooldown scales with how far you died. Oh! So this is how they make recall potions useful. Even if you have magic mirror. Okay, that's really useful. So even if you're like farming a boss or something in the underworld and you die, you can just use this and immediately teleport back. That's cool. This is gonna be crucial. No, keep it. We got the vanity helmet. Duat's Favor unlocks an ability toggle to the left of the inventory. Toggle lets you choose the appearance of gravestones dropped on death. You can also disable graves with the toggle. Biome graves don't count towards the formation of a graveyard. I can turn, so if I'm farming a boss and I don't want to keep having to clean the graves off of the arena, then I can just set no graves and I don't have to worry about that. That's really cool. That was one of my complaints in Calamity, actually. I was complaining that I really wanted an item that just removes all graves on the screen, because if I die to a boss 100 times, it's gonna be 100 graves I have to leave. Well, you said that Nautilus was supposed to be the first boss you fight. It makes sense that they put all of the quality of life stuff with him. Got those again. So yeah, that's cool. These are good, very useful items. It's a bit weird that they're a boss reward instead of being crafted or something, but it is what it is. Now, before I do anything else, I want to say, with how, so the boss order that they intended is supposed to be Sir Nautilus first, then Desert Scourge, then Crabulon. But the way, if a boss is supposed to be summoned earlier on, you have to make it easier to find, to summon, because out of these 3 bosses right now, Crabulon is by far the easiest to find. Because you just go into the glowing mushroom biome, you get the hook, boom, you can summon it. I don't know if I got lucky that not all glowing mushroom biomes are supposed to have it, but even if you don't have it, just being in a mushroom biome, I saw Crabulon pop out every now and then. I assume if I hit it or something, I can just summon it that way. So that's pretty easy to find. Desert Scourge, you're gonna go to the okay, Desert Scourge versus Nautilus is a perfect example, because you have to dig into the underground desert to find Sir Nautilus. But if you dig into the underground desert, chances are you're gonna find the Storm Lion larvae, and that you use that to summon the other boss. So it really feels like you made the first boss you're intended to fight the hardest one to find. I don't know how you would make it easier to find, because it is a cave in the underground desert, but it's a little weird. The order in which you're supposed to fight them is opposite to the order in which the difficulty of finding them. So it's it might be good to take a look at that. I mean, the marker isn't really obvious because, well, I found the marker basically first stream and I just didn't know what it is, so I didn't do anything with it. It's not even about the marker, it's just that, you know, what I said. Now, I still have an hour left of the stream. We are out of Fables content, so next time I'm probably gonna do something else. But while I'm still here, I kind of want to check the underworld. Well, even with the marker, if you start digging in the underground desert, you will find the larva first. Because I don't... Okay. The marker probably marks where he is, but you still have to go through... You know what I'm talking about. You have to go through the underground desert. You are very likely to find the desert scourge first. Granted, he's not that deep. If you made it so in this area where you dig down, larva doesn't spawn, and you make the marker a little bit clearer to make it obvious that this is where you're supposed to dig down, then yeah, that probably would be enough to make that the first one. But it's still a little weird. Granted, this kind of order doesn't really mean anything because, again, I beat them in the opposite order and none of them were particularly difficult. Obviously, Crabulon was difficult, but even then, it's not that difficult that it would be completely debilitating and like progression stopping or whatever. You can fight Crabulon. If you're not good enough or you need better equipment or whatever, the worst thing that happens is you lose and then you go do something else. So it's like whatever. It's still a little weird, but I guess there are worse things. I'm gonna go to hell now. As for the boss itself, I didn't talk about the boss itself. First phase is fine. It's readable, and while there are a few attacks that can catch you off guard, once you know which attacks does which, you can very easily avoid them. So that's whatever. The second phase, when he's off the mount, feels very similar. Where the fuck is my sound? What the fuck are you doing? Can help me. The second phase feels very similar to whatever the name of that Calamity boss was that you fight in the desert subworld. And it had the same problems where it's a little fast and it's kind of hard to read, especially since it has an attack where he literally just teleports to you and hits you. If you just constantly jump up and down, likely he's not gonna hit you, but at that point you're not really dodging him, you're just jumping up and down and hoping that he's not gonna hit you. So, like, a very easy way to fix that would be just, before he does the dashes, make like a line where he's about to dash. Like, you know, line appears, flashes up, 1 second later he dashes through the line. When he teleports to you, maybe has his eye flash for a moment or something. Just a momentary marker to tell you, hey, he's about to do this specific attack. And then you don't have to worry about the player not understanding what's going on. Because you gave a clear indicator of what's gonna happen. That's all it really needs. Otherwise it was cool, like it's... Even if you had early weapons or whatever, you can still probably beat it just fine. It's not a difficult boss. And it's not meant to be a difficult boss, so that's not a criticism. It landed strong. I do want... I found another one, by the way. No, let's keep that. The only complaint is that even if I had a lot of issues with Calamity, that mod had a few quality of life changes just to the mod built into it that Fables could really just inherit. Hoping for some life crystals up here. I'm not seeing any, sadly. Hello. I grabbed that. What the fuck is that statue? Dragonfly? You might be seeing something I don't, because for the life of me I'm not seeing any life crystals. Oh, in there? I guess I'm gonna mine up. I don't really want to leave the big area. This is an interesting way to make an early mass mining pickaxe without just giving it more speed, by the way. This is really fast, but it's kind of fucking up the environment. Oh, marble biome. I need marble. Grab a few marble real quick. I don't know how many I need. Why does this summon keep getting stuck? Stop! That should be good enough. Not really revealing anything. Ah, jeez. Trying really hard to not fall into lava right now. We are very deep. We are almost in hell. And we're here. And now I'm gonna go left just to see if there is a city here still. That's basically what I wanna know right now. There are trees. I don't know if that's Calamity or if that's baseline. I never played vanilla in a while. I wager the cave on the right side is not there, because that was a Calamity boss exclusive. Ah, this fucking jungle down here. I just dodged the lava. Did you see that? To watch very carefully out here. Oh. Okay, so there is no city. It's not on this side. Make a GPS to save some environment. Got it. I'll put down the dragonfly statue. Fucking dragonfly statue right there. I'll keep this on me just in case, and I will also bring with me, if I can find it, my recall potions. If I ever die, we can try that. Now, let's real quick test out the drill. Where did I put granite, diamond, have the okay. Now, how can I get to this side the easiest? I guess the jungle, probably. That's also a case, but I do want to try this drill first. It's also a weapon, by the way, because it does ignore armor. Well, some armor. Trying to find my way through. I've already been here once. That's fast. Okay, this is pretty fast. For this early? I know it's just mud, but still. Yeah, for an early game drill, this is really powerful. It's probably faster than a Morton pickaxe. To the point where... Oh, hello. It just beelined for the life crystal. To the point where I feel like this is a bit... It might be overpowered. It's only fast. It's the same speed as these other two, but that doesn't seem correct. I mean, 50% is not that bad. It can still mine everything except Hellstone at this point. We're gonna make it to hell with this one. I mean, this is supposed to be like if you're making a tunnel or something, then you can use this and you don't have to worry about being slow. But I mean, that's most of what you do. It's still really, really powerful. I wouldn't even necessarily say that it has to be, the speed has to be nerfed. I do think this has to be nerfed, but if I nerfed... fuck off. If I've nerfed anything about it, I would probably nerf the pickaxe power. So it can mine... My fucking god. It can mine more... Mine bulk stuff like stone or mud or stuff like that very effectively. Someone just fucking left me here. But it basically can't mine any ore. You have to have a second pickaxe for that. I think that would be fair. The speed can stay the same because Nobody likes to spend early game just mining really slowly one block at a time, and this clearly is intended to solve that. So just keep it that way, but don't let it mine any ores. That's all I'm saying. I mean, River Shark can still be good because it's fast, but it can also mine the ores. So you can just replace everything with that one. I fucking hate those things. What the fuck is my summon doing? How the fuck did you even get in there? Jesus. I don't think it should be able to mine anything beyond platinum. Like it can mine the basic world minerals, because that plays into what it's supposed to be good at, where it can just mine big holes without stopping. But it shouldn't be, because also you need gold for it in order to even make it. Gold or platinum, I'm assuming. So you already had to have mined that. And after you did that... After you did that, you can get it, and then none of that is a problem anymore. I was almost there. There we go. And we can continue. I almost feel like that's too powerful. It does need a recall potion, but... I mean, recall potions aren't that expensive. I mean, drill versus pick. I don't... What is a drill better at? Because in my experience, a pickaxe is almost better. Almost always better than a drill equivalent. Maybe I'm just stupid. I never noticed that drills are faster. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side. Yeah, it can't mind that. Just making sure. Because I don't know the exact numbers. Also, this summon, really powerful. Probably combined with this whip specifically. Okay, that's the other end. So there is nothing special in here right now. Unless there is something in the middle. Do I check the middle as well? I feel like I can just go back. I mean, there's not much else to do now anyway. I doubt there would be anything, but I want to check. I dodged the lava again. Right in there. Right. And see the lava on the other side. Just occurred to me, even after beating these bosses, I still don't have max health. I'm still missing one life crystal, and when I fought the last boss, I was still missing like 2 of them. So they're really not difficult bosses, even on master mode. None of them were particularly troublesome. I could have played further early. It would have been fine. People in the Discord told me that master mode is already pretty difficult. I mean, like, I wouldn't call it easy, but there was no trouble. Like it would have been faster to just mine down from the middle. It also, I mean, it does feel like you just get Wolfram armor, some random summon, and a whip. You can probably beat all 3 bosses. Not with that, but you can beat the first one, get a better item, beat the second one, get a better item. Wolfram armor all the way, like there's no better armor at that point. Summoner can probably deal with all 3 bosses like that. And looking at these other weapons, I'm pretty sure none of the classes would really have issues with these bosses. Because these new items do feel kind of busted, at least in comparison with vanilla items. Also, we discovered the entire thing, there's nothing here. It's a drill with long range like that one Martian laser drill puts it on par with gold platinum, so can do Miriam. Yeah, the mushroom is a hell of a friend. Need having a bad time because like skeleton on wall, doubt there would be anything. The middle is where all the action happens, it's where all the vanilla items live. Make sure you grab a Hailstone Forge. We're not gonna play through that. You managed to beat all the bosses with a full set of life crystals. You would have absolutely shat yourself in raging FT with Desert Scourge, because oh boy, they absolutely threw a curveball FT with Desert Scourge. I wanted to play Master Mode FTW. I was talked out of it. So blame someone else, please. I still have half an hour. Do I just go and fight Skeletron or something? Maybe I just fight Skeletron. It does have to be nighttime though. Well, I have no idea. I wanted to play FTW. I'm not gonna play FTW now. Maybe next time, if there is an update and I try again, maybe then I can just play FTW. But I ultimately decided to just normal baseline master mode because that gives me the design of the bosses as intended. Because FTW modifies them in like stupid ways. Intentionally stupid, that's not a derogatory term by the way. So I wanted to see the original intent. So next time I'm probably just gonna play master mode normally. And if we go through all the, like, once we get to Moonlord. Moonlord is a final boss. I know they might be intending stuff after that. But once we get to Moonlord, I can play through to the Moonlord on Master Mode. And if I like it, maybe we can do a challenge for FTW. For now though, this is all we have. Well, do we know what's the next update? What does the next update cover that is on the horizon, according to you? Also, I assume the updates up to Moonlord are probably gonna come out faster than the other ones, because even if they add new stuff, you know, new biomes, new bosses, new items, new everything, modify all the previous bosses, they have a baseline to work off of. Like there is already a Terraria up till Moonlord. After Moonlord, it's all brand new stuff, so that's definitely gonna take a lot longer than any of the previous updates. That's why I'm saying once they have updates up till Moonlord, that's when I'm gonna try considering challenges and stuff. First, maybe the sun can see Leviathan. Leviathan is gonna be pre-hard mode. Also, can Nautilus join us eventually? In the house? That would be nice. Pre-hard mode or early hard mode. Correction, first email updates cover. I know not yet. Like I talked to him. I know what he has to offer now. I mean in general. Let's just hope they don't pull Dark Souls and he dies at the end. Because in Dark Souls they always die at the end. What does Dreadon mean? Yeah, but it... Which update is Moonlord? I know who Dreadon is, that's not the question. I played Calamity a few times. So Moonlord is still quite a bit away. I will play through every update, but I'm not gonna consider like a straight up playthrough or a challenge run or something until Moonlord is out. Because it's at that point where you actually have like a sort of a final boss. And no, Wall of Flesh doesn't count. Well, not until Dreadon, until the Moonlord. You said Moonlord is after Dreadon. But we will try the updates to see how the mod develops. Maybe add my 2 cents. I know nobody cares, but I still want to add because I feel like I at least know a thing or two about Terraria and game design. That's just me saying it, so maybe not. Yeah, you need a... you need an arena for this. This is really not good like this. That will have survived by the Desert Scourge staff. I don't think so. It would be really hard to maneuver him into that stuff. This summon can't really keep up with it. I'm gonna make some platforms real quick. Okay, this should be enough. Let's make it daytime so I don't have to deal with nighttime enemies while I build. I'm also probably not gonna use the Storm Lion whip for this because it's not that good. If it hooks onto the skull, then not only do I have to re-engage, but it also confuses my summon. Maybe I just won't do that. I can just use this instead. This is probably gonna destroy the boss. What tier are these three bosses on again? None of them are on Skeletron tier, right? And yeah, there was that. Like, I don't have an arena or anything for this boss. You have Ether Brain. So that's one tier under Skeletron. It's interesting because I'm not even looking at these weapons like which one is the highest tier that I should be using for this boss. I'm looking at them like which one's mechanics work better for this boss. Because this summon and this whip don't really work for this boss. So that does... oh my god. That does imply good design. Because you're not just looking at the numbers. You're looking at the actual mechanics. With most of the weapons I have right now, actually. Hopefully they keep that up, because that's really difficult to design for. So we'll see how that goes. Extend it the other way as well. Just over this. Not gonna go all the way here. Oh, fuck you. I was wondering where the old man was. He's in the cave down there. That should be a sufficient arena. We don't need anything more than that. Now we sleep. I still have like 25 minutes. I'm gonna beat Skeletron, and then that's where we're gonna end the streaming if there is time left. There's really not much I can say. So far, if I want to be fair with the comparison, I'll say the early bosses are probably better than Calamity. Calamity made early bosses really simple. Like, that's how they toned down the difficulty, by just making them extremely simple bosses. Whereas here, these 3 bosses are fairly complicated, but they're still not difficult, which is good. Graphics are cool, obviously. I mean, ex-artists from Calamity, so it's gonna be good. Gameplay, I said, they're good bosses. I already said what I would change potentially. And I feel like the only thing currently that's kind of weaker than Calamity is the music. But it's hard to compete with Calamity on the music. Unless you can get Dokuro on board, but let's just leave him alone, okay? It would be... Wait, can I... You can just teleport back here like this. To worry about it. Apparently, as long as you don't use the teleport, it stays around indefinitely. Yeah, I know that, that's why I'm saying, you're probably not, but at the same time, you're also not gonna have better music than Calamity. Like, that's just a fact, so I can't really hold it against Fables, it's just not gonna be as good. I came out here a little early. Obviously nothing is impossible, but... You know, probably not gonna happen. I'm just saying that. Prove me wrong! Prove me wrong, but I don't believe in it. Guess I should light up this as well, just so I see where I'm going. Yeah, they're vanilla adjacent, but might be unpopular opinion, but I think the weakest part of vanilla Terraria is probably the music. It has charm, but it's not like I would listen to it while I'm doing something else, like I would with Calamity music. Everything ready? I really wish he would move away from that, because that's a really bad spot to summon the boss in. Otherworld, yeah, but they don't use that in the base game, so... I mean, technically they do if you change it with the party girl, but I don't count that. I'm talking baseline OST. Not like an alternative. I don't count Otherworld. Yeah, you actually... Also, it would be nice to have something that changes the day and night early on, but I also understand that it has to be something a bit later. Maybe after you beat Wall of Flesh, there could be a recipe for a potion that immediately changes to day or night. So it's a consumable, and then post hard mode you can have... Like, at the end of hard mode you can have the sundial, and then post hard mode you can have the thing with the Calamity at the... Don't go there. You can have the little item that changes it. I mean, if you have half health and no regen for 2 minutes after setting it to nighttime, then you already missed your time to fight the boss. Look at that fucking damage on the hand. Yeah, it's not even that this weapon was too good for that boss, Desert Scourge. This weapon is just too strong. Look at this damage. That's insane. This is master mode. It's not even Mushroomancer. Like, I'm using a summon armor with no damage accessories, and this is a ranged weapon, and it just destroys everything. It's hurtful, it's not even upgraded. I don't have an armor set for it. Imagine if I had a ranged armor set instead. It's insanely strong, and it's on par. This is the tier that you're supposed to use against Skeletron, and it just fucking rips him apart. Sports Rover, like, I don't want to discuss balance right now, because I know the mod itself is still being developed, and that's priority. After the mod is at a playable state where you can do a full playthrough up to a Moonlord again, then you can talk about balance. But this, I can already tell, is way too powerful. Okay. Got a Book of Skulls. Shoots crossbones at enemies while you are attacking. Wait, what? They changed the bone glove. Oh, it works with the whip hook. That's nice. It throws those bouncy things. Oh, it's a vanilla change? Well, it's a lot better like this. I don't know how much damage those do, but... let me try actually. Where's an enemy? Oops. Weapon, fuck. 28. I mean, that's pretty good if you can aim it properly. That's a huge DPS up on top of whatever item you're using at the time. Like this. That's nice. One might be in barely past proof of concept, but sometimes you can see the proof. I don't mind them making their own stuff more powerful, considering that their own bosses are also tend to be more powerful. But if you do that, you can't forget to at least try to pull up the interesting vanilla weapons to that level as well. So they are still viable at least, even if not as interesting. Okay, so that was Skeletron. We have access to... Good job, Skeletron, you tried your best. We have access to the dungeon if we ever get an update and this world can still be used. If we get an update and the old world can't be used because there is so much changing that it's just not compatible, it's not gonna spawn the new biomes and stuff, I'm gonna play up until this point on my own time and then continue, but expect that it might be a different world. Beyond that, yeah, I have 10 minutes left of the stream. I'm just gonna end the stream now. I think I said everything I wanted. Overall, so far, it's a thumbs up with an asterisk. I already said everything I wanted to say. I can use this character, obviously, because the character can be taken to other worlds. Unless the items break as well. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna play next time. Maybe go back to the Raleigh, maybe do something else. I still have... Oh wait, shit, no. Monday is the 5th. Oh, it's May 5th. I still have a month left until Deltarune. So yeah, I need something that I can mess around with for a month. We'll figure that out. For now, thank you for watching. Whoever's here, who has not here, thank you all. And until next time, see y'all. That guy just keeps getting stuck everywhere. Bosty. Can't say that.